Welcome back, all my Minecrafting friends. It is time for the Day 7 player update of the August 2014 Minecraft Hardcore Challenge, the Max Rider Challenge, Create a Village from Scratch. And there's lots of interesting things going on in Day 7. Let's start with Cyan93. Cyan93 spent the entire Day 7 episode working on his zombie grinder to make zombies. Okay, next we have Friar Nurgle. Friar Nurgle cured one villager. Well, cured one zombie, so he has a villager. And his villager that he cured is selling diamond boots for emeralds. So that seems like a pretty good villager to have if you just get some emeralds. Maybe his next villager will be selling emeralds for something. Okay, next we have Combat Dude. Combat Dude is building houses. He built 2 houses. And he killed 2 zombie villagers. Well, I mean, they killed themselves mostly, but yeah, 2 zombie villagers died. So he's having trouble keeping them alive long enough to cure them, or long enough to trap them and stuff. Okay. Next we have Lanio. Lanio started out his Day 7 episode in the Nether, and you know, found the fortress. Got the blaze rods. Got back. Okay. He had to go back to the overworld at one point to get wood because he was in the Nether with no wood and no tools. But he did get down to 2 hearts, but he got back and made a recovery. So it was touch and go there for a while, but he's made it back with the goods. Next we have the team of Derp Guru and Minecraft Mama. They're in the Nether in Day 7. They got to the fortress. I think they got to the fortress at the end of Day 6. So in Day 7 they started out at the fortress. They got the Nether wart. They got the blaze rod. They got back safely, and they made a brewing stand. So they will be, they've done one of the hard things in this challenge. So they're ready for the next hard thing, which is capturing and curing a zombie villager. Next we have Draydon Plays Games. Draydon started out his episode in the Nether. He got mushrooms, he got glowstone, he got his blaze rod, he came back to the overworld, he started working on a block wall, and he made a brewing stand. So he is ready to move on to the next aspect of the challenge. Next we have Christ Gaming and Talbotron. Christ Gaming and Talbotron, at the beginning of their episode, one of their zombie villagers that they had given the cure for in Day 6 converted into a villager, and they let him out of the little thing they had him trapped in, the zombie trap, and he ran around and ran into a cactus and started taking damage. But they got him into a house, and he's fine now, and they broke down the cactus. So hopefully they can keep him alive long enough to get a second one and start breeding him. Next we have Jseed. Jseed started his episode by cutting down trees. Then he decided to do some fishing because he was a little low on food. Then after a little bit of fishing, he worked on his farm a little bit. Then he went down underground to the ravine and did some caving. Then at night he came up and captured one zombie villager and started the cure on him. We'll have to see if we can keep him safe now. So he's in the process of curing one at the end of day 7. Next we have Nathan Pelton, aka Basket MC. He also started his episode by cutting trees. He got a couple apples. He started making a wall around his area. He's worked on his water elevator. I think he's got it mostly finished. He still needs to finish off the top and the bottom. He's got most of the middle done. He decided to make more cells so he can spawn more villagers. Thus far, though, he has still not spawned any zombie villagers from his dungeon. I think the people that are finding them on the surface are doing better than those trying to use the dungeons for zombie spawning. Next we have the team of Max Ryder, Sayulili, and Paisley Playfully. They had a really rough day 7. Okay, they Max started out by cutting down trees. Paisley was mining, looking for gold. They need 2 more bars of gold in order to cure their second zombie villager, which they already have trapped. Sayulili was collecting sand and sandstone for houses. Max started building houses, and then when night fell, they decided to send Paisley and Lily into the Nether to kill pigmen for gold nuggets. And Max stayed behind to babysit the zombie villager that they have, because they don't want him to despawn. But Max is being attacked by a witch, and he's down to half a heart. He's got no food. His haunches are half gone or more. So he's in a really bad situation here, and we will have to tune in next episode to find out if the entire team of Max, Sayulili, and Paisley are wiped out in day 8. But you know, they went in to attack pigmen, and I don't think they have full armor. I'm not sure what kind of armor they have, but they need to kill 18 pigmen at least in order to get enough gold for 2 bars. You know, Max, if he takes one fall damage, or you know, one more hit by the witch that's circling the compound, or one arrow, he's out. So things are looking rough for the namesake of this challenge. So next we have Crazy TKD Dude. Crazy TKD Dude dug some pits for zombie traps. Started working on some houses. He found one zombie villager, but it burned up in the morning before he could get it trapped and safe. Next we have Zoe Phi C in her English version. Her partner, Epic Dragon 7, died around day 3, and here it is day 7, and she is doing more fishing. She's already got 6 cooked fish in her inventory, but she decided that she needed more food, so she did some more fishing. And then in the second half of the episode, she made a portal using the bucket method rather than the diamond pick method. So she has her portal made, and she's ready to go into the Nether on day 8. Next we have Zoe Phi C and Nestflow. This is the German version challenge, and they started out by building houses. Zoe got an apple. There was a lot of baby zombies in this episode, just baby zombies attacking both of them. Zoe got a carrot at one point, or at least I saw a carrot drop in the river when she killed a zombie. I don't know if she if she was able to pick it up, or if she even noticed it, or if her inventory was full. But there was a carrot in the river. And then toward the end of the episode, Nestflo found a baby zombie villager, and he was trying to get him into the trap, and the baby zombie killed him before he was able to get the trap closed on him and get himself out. So Nestflo died from a baby zombie villager that he was trying to save. Okay. So now Zoe's on her own in both of her English version and her German version. Next we have Ollie Likes Minecraft. Ollie started out caving. He's down to 3 hearts and he has no food and he's not regenning. So he came back up and decided to do some fishing, but that wasn't panning out. So then he decided to go into the nether to get mushrooms, and he did get a few mushrooms in the nether. Then he came back to the overworld and decided to do some gold mining. Got a little bit of gold, but he is still has no spider eye. So until he can kill enough spiders to get a spider eye, he is blocked from completing the next step of the challenge. Next we have Senior Eustace. Senior Eustace was working on houses at the beginning of the episode. Then he decided to do some fishing. When night fell, he found a zombie villager and got him back to his village, and the villager fell into the well and couldn't get out. So he had him trapped in the well, and he gave him the cure at the end. He gave him the cure, and then by the end of the episode, he was cured, and he now has one villager in a house, blocked in his little village. So, one down, one to go. Next we have Scotty Garbitas. Scotty noticed the spider spawner that Sayulili had found in her challenge with Max and Paisley. So Scotty went over to there to get the golden apple out of the chest, and he also picked up some more name tags. So he now has a total of 5 name tags. I wonder why Max doesn't put a name tag on this villager, and that they have trapped, that he's so worried about despawning, because they must have name tags by now, because there were name tags in the chest that from the spider spawner that Sayulili found. Maybe she didn't bring the name tags back. I don't know. Well, anyway, Scotty spent the evening looking for zombie villagers. No, not looking. Trying to get them to spawn into his dungeon zombie spawning machine. Him and Nathan Pelton are doing the zombie dungeon spawning machine avenue, and neither one of them have got a zombie villager yet. I don't know what that says about the zombie spawning machine, but okay. Next we have Dad vs. Minecraft. They started out their episode in the Nether. Okay, in day 7, they found the blaze spawner. They killed the blaze and got 2 blaze rods. They also got some mushrooms and some glowstone on the way out. They got back to the overworld. They started working on a house, and they have a pigman that has come through the portal into the overworld, and he's kind of annoying. He's going into their houses with them and following them around and stuff. They don't seem to realize that they can kill him pretty safely. They think that if they kill him, he's gonna alert all the other zombie villagers, not all the other pigmen in the Nether, but that's not how it works. He can only alert ones that are within shouting range of him, and none of them are within shouting range, because the shouting range doesn't go through the portal. And even if you kill a pigman in the nether, it only alerts the ones that are within a certain range. So if you can get them off by themselves, you know, you can kill them. Okay, next we have TNP Minecraft. TNP Minecraft have got one villager already cured and trapped, and they found a second zombie villager, but it died in the sunshine, so they weren't able to get him trapped in time. And finally we have Boo Games. Boo Games also have one villager, and but they could not find any zombie villagers in day 7. So it seems like one of the hardest parts of this challenge is finding the zombie villagers, getting the zombie villagers to cure. So, and also at least one person has commented on the September challenge, you know, that they considered blowing up trees with dynamite or with creepers, and I'm sorry I didn't make it clear in the rules when I said, you know, no cutting, no punching, no chopping of trees. This includes the leaves. It also includes blowing trees up. Basically, leave the trees alone. You know, you're gonna have to get your wood somewhere else. And if you're not clear about what a tree is, a tree comes with leaves. See, they have leaves. You know, if they're part of a village structure, or you know, or if they're planks, or even if they're still logs, if they're part of a village garden or some kind of a structure or something, then they're not a tree. But if they're, you know, look like that, and you know, they've got logs going up and they've got leaves, then they're a tree, and you can't touch those. But like you could take this fence, you know. Anyway, I think that covers everything that I needed to say in day 7. I haven't done anything new with my village. I basically run out of ideas. I asked for suggestions on the last episode of what I should do here, and nobody had any ideas, so I guess this one's finished. You know, until I think of something else. Carrots are doing good. Okay, this is Mike Deering signing out.